Adam Bentley. I play in a band called The Rest, and tonight we're putting on a concert at Bishop's Park. It's part of a series called Songs from the Bishop. It was an idea that Brian Goodman, who actually lives across the street and is one of the caretakers of the park, and he had this idea for multiple years, and I had moved into the city and on Stinson Street, and I just got to know Brian, and Brian found out I was a musician, and we started talking about it, and I started asking some friends if they wouldn't mind coming down every Thursday and performing, and this is the second year we've been doing it, and it's been pretty great.
Moving pictures of apples demoralized. They're all
I started getting involved with the Stinson Neighbourhood Action Plan after it being presented with the ideas that the city was trying to implement, and finding out that it was going to be really community driven, and there was possibility, or it seemed like there was possibility for change, and I think myself and others from the community have put a pretty great plan together with the city, and hopefully a lot of these changes we'll see happen over the next 5 years.
And then when neighborhood development came along, they said, okay, let's ramp it up, let's work with your existing good projects and make this even better. So I definitely feel that we enhanced or helped that change that was already in progress in many areas, and added to the dialogue and the sheer numbers of folks when it comes to empowerment and engagement in both those communities with the neighborhood development piece.
Yes, there's an extreme makeover happening on the 22nd, I believe, at Carter Park, and to go along with that, we got some grant funding and some money from the city of Hamilton, and we're going to be putting a stage one of a mural project that we're putting together on the overpass that goes through the city. So this stage is where the basketball court is, so it's going to be the backdrop for the basketball court.
My name is Gerry Palmateer, and I'm chair of the Keith Neighbourhood Hub. I've been involved in this neighbourhood since 1977. In the Keith neighbourhood, we have approximately 3 parks, the one behind me being the largest, North Central Park, which started out as a small little piece of sliver that was given to us, and we've expanded it until we have an all-purpose court, splash pad. We have one rec center. It used to be the old Robert Land School. It's now the Eva Rothwell Center. We have one fully functional community garden right at the moment on Burton and Douglas, and the second one that's in the process of being built, which we will have ready for next year at the churchyard of St. David's Church. Big percentage of our families own their own houses here, so they've been here quite a while.
Well, the neighborhood plan basically is a plan with a major objective to really bring neighborhood together and certainly develop itself in a way that it empowers local citizens to come together to define their needs and certainly make sure that those needs in either the short or long term are met.
Well, we've done neighborhood cleanups where we had went through the alleys and through the streets and had people bring stuff out to us. I think we took at least 7 or 8 truckloads of garbage away. One of the projects that we're really working on is to get smoke detectors in every house in the neighborhood, and this is a free program. They'll just have to come over and sign up. We'll come in and put it up for them. We believe in what we're doing here, and we've been lucky enough to partner with the city, who provided us with the expertise in a lot of places and where to go. So we've always had the drive and the want to get to where we're going down here, and we're going to keep it up. And yeah, just a great place to live.
I think success really is when we, not to sound biblical, but I think when you really can see a reflection in the neighborhood where your neighbor does love your neighbor truly and works together with them to protect each other and to work towards providing an environment that is conducive to everyone who lives in that particular neighborhood.
People that come out and they don't ask for great rewards or anything. They just come out and volunteer and join in because that's what they like to do.
My name is Nasir Malik. and I'm involved with the McQuesten planning team for last 5 years. Actually, first time when I hop in to McQuesten Community Center, I see that there was a bunch of people working voluntarily and working for the community. And I was looking for something to involve for the youth sports activity. So since I involved that, I work with the different projects for the healthy living, for reduce poverty.
From my perspective, I think what we're doing today that wasn't prevalent in the past is ensuring that we don't create an environment that's conducive to didactic types of governance, meaning top to the bottom. At present, we are empowering residents to be part of a solution. We now are in a situation where we recognize that people know their community and we need to listen to them rather than vice versa. And as a direct result, it's an empowering process and one that sees results. And McQuesten's a perfect example of that, so is Crown Point.
If we look at the back, like 5 years back, 6 years back, when I see that it was very hard to even, walk in that area. Since we involved there, that area is very secure. When I say that McQuesten, I love to live there, and the people are so helping, very cooperative, and diversity special.
Empowerment is allowing the process to unfold and develop without any intervention or intervening on behalf of the resident. We act as we're requested to act, and as a direct result of that, very rarely is there a presenting problem that I need to get involved with, because frankly the empowerment process has found the solutions every time that there's been any type of disagreement. And we're very fortunate in the McQuesten community to have very active, dedicated members who truly know what the presenting problems are and are willing to work on trying to put a plan together, but more importantly, are motivated to take action on those plans.
Beside this kind of festivals, I think we do that block party and crawl parties in the street, and I think we should move forward and bring more cultural stuff there, where people can enjoy each other culture, to understand each other culture and religion as well.
My name is Bill Simoni. I'm a resident of Beasly. I live in a senior apartment. I've been involved with Beasly since 2006. Beasly is my love and my friend.
Prior to neighborhood development, I think you could already see that neighborhood associations working with the various businesses and folks, the residents living in Beasly, were making very significant progress. Beasly working on the charter.
The charter was signed last June the 26th on a Saturday, and there was a huge barbecue in the park. Everybody came. Since then, we have worked on a program called the Neighborhood Plan.
That complemented well the neighborhood development piece when it did arrive.
And hopefully it'll be kind of a guide for a lot of the other neighborhoods out there.
What we're getting from neighborhood development is more people involved in the process, coming up with ideas.
We just had the skateboard event. We had the barbecue for summer. We'll have the Winter Fest.
Projects become much more tangible, much more real, and all of it, virtually all of it, is due to the deciding factor of those people who have committed their time as volunteers and their dedication as volunteers who live and work in those communities.
The people that couldn't get out of here fast enough are moving back in. Torontonians are moving in.
People start coming from outside, buying up these beautiful stately homes and fixing them up and becoming themselves a part of these neighborhood associations and these groups. That's success to me, and I think neighborhood development has clearly given us a path toward that success.
I just want, in my old age, to live in peace here and to work with the younger groups to make it a better neighborhood.